It is time for another must-watch in anime. This one is also another under the radar. It's a bit split. In the beginning, it was under the radar, but the second half really picked up to the point where now it's been on the top 10 list for a while in some of the charts I have seen online. And that anime is called Comp Craft. Now, it's been a while since I had a cop like anime. Nothing like Psychopaths. Believe it or not, I'm not really into Psychopaths like everyone else is. It's just not my cup of tea. But last time I saw anything was very cop like was Double Deckard, the creators of Tiger and Bunny. Now, Copcraft it's different. It's where our human world meets the magical world in a way. Some years ago, a portal opened up within Earth's Pacific Oceans, and out came some otherworldly creatures, mainly elves and fairies. And they, as years went on, they started to form a new kind of civilization. But with that new civilization came new kind of problems. Importation, smuggling, drugs, crime, violence, and even some illegal magic being used, and also other creatures such as vampires and necromancers and stuff like that. The story focuses on two protagonists. Kay, a cop who's been a detective for many years, but seems not to move on in his life. Then there is the new girl named, I'm trying to say her name right, T. Larna. I think her name is T. Larna. And they came buddy buddy cop to track down a missing fairy. Now, one of the things I love about this anime is its opening. Oh my goodness, that opening has spice. It gets you up and stuff. However, the opening also lies to you. When you watch the opening, you expect to see what the show is going to be about for a long period of time. However, it lies to you in certain things. I thought this character was going to be here for a while. I thought that character was going to be here for a while. Don't believe in the opening. Warning. I also like the outro as well. It's really good as well. Really nice. I love the vocals, and actually the voice actor of Tilarna is also singing the outro, so there's a little bonus for you. Now, the show has some flaws with its animation, but I think artwork and some of the pacing is a-okay. Sometimes in the beginning, there's an actual stable plot from episode 3 to 4, then a couple episodes in the middle area, it kind of slows down, but more for a character development between the two partners. Kay learns to line up to the other new kind of species, while Tarlina learns more about Earth's ways, especially political. Now, some people believe that this anime only goes to left-leaning politics. However, that's not the truth. It actually displays the goods and bads on both sides. Sometimes you'll have the conservatives being ignorant and discriminatory, but yet at the same time, some of them are just hard asses, but yet treat everyone fairly. Sometimes you'll see the left people being very nice, wanting to welcome in the new aliens and create a better society for them. But at the same time, they're doing that by doing some very, very dirty, underhanded deeds, which is bad for everybody in the end. So it really balances on the cycle of right and wrong, where Tiana is trying to find her place. Which side of the spectrum does she belong on? But the farther she goes, the more her brain hurts. She sees that one side she wants to join is corrupted, but the side that's kind of mean to her is actually the most fairest side of them all. So it also shows a very reflection on our politics right now, what's going on today. You have the media showing us how bad the Republicans are and how evil they can be, but then again, you kind of see the left doing some very extreme stuff by hurting people, cancel culture, and just anyone with a different opinion gets called out. So each part of the side of the road really has their good and bad, and it's up to you to decide what is not best for you, but what is better for you. Is one of the things I got from the show. One of the things that Kay says when it comes to politics. This is why I'm an affiliate, a central, a moderate, where There'll be times where I want to vote for a Democrat, and there are times I want to vote for a Republican. The only reason I'm getting political in this video is because one of the main things that it really focuses on the show is politics, and also the crime, the poverty, the status, and all that stuff. It focuses on all that stuff, how sometimes you want to live a hard and earned life, but you can't no matter what you try. Like, I've been in some places where I have a list of experiences of jobs I've done, but I couldn't even get hired at Food Lion sometimes. And that is the truth right there, There are those things where, so you go and start doing underhanded things in order to survive, but yet you look down upon society, but you can't do anything about it. And there are those who do have power, who just completely exploit it and misuse it. And there are those who actually do help it. So you can't hate all rich people, and you can't look down on all poor people, is what this point is trying to say. The action is actually pretty okay, mainly with Chelina when she uses her sword techniques. Sometimes they get into some very interesting shenanigans. And the only episode I saw that really stuck out was that one episode when she turns into a cat. That one was pretty fan servicey, but other than that, everything seems to stay on pace, understanding who you are in the world, where you want to belong, and how can you fit into the entire picture of the world. It's really hard to do, but at the end of the day, you'll eventually find yourself there. You just gotta keep living life and doing what you gotta do in order to survive. So anyways, that is Copcraft. It's actually a very good one. I've been watching since day one, and I'm just now talking about it. But anyways, that's what I got for that. It's not a must-watch, but more of my thoughts on a certain anime, and it's an isekai anime. But I won't do that video until Sunday. So, until then, I hope you guys stay tuned and continue to watch my must-watch along with my must-reads, which I need to do a must-read. I think I'll do one Tuesday. I'll do one Tuesday for you guys. A must-read is coming up. It's a very old classic of mine, so stay tuned for that Tuesday. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video and you are also a fan of Copcraft, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.